Hi Virgo, welcome to Soul Tribe Tarot. This is a, oh excuse me, that was my chair. And this is a you versus them reading. So let's shuffle, let's have a look and see what Spirit wants to bring forward today. Okay, let's have a look. What does the collective need to know in regards to them and their significant person is on their mind? Okay. So you're showing up, Virgo, very super intuitive, okay? The High Priestess is here. You're showing up as super intuitive. You're showing up as just knowing things, being able to gauge the room, okay? To, what's the saying? To read the room here, okay? So you're very intuitive about what's going on in your life. Now, if you are like thinking about a particular person, I'm going to say, like, if there's a yes or a no, you're absolutely right about this person, Virgo, okay? This person is in a world of pain, Nine of Swords in the reverse. They're up at night, they don't know what to do, they're unsure. I'm feeling like ex vibes for a lot of Virgos on here will be like wanting to know about their ex. There could be having a lot of nightmares here, okay? There could be some sort of new opportunity as well. Okay, so I talk really slowly then. So there could be some sort of new opportunity that they want to bring in and it's not coming in, okay? And you're just sitting there like, High Priestess energy, unbothered, okay? I'm not bothered. You may even know about this because the High Priestess is here, so that's like a deep knowing of what's going on. This could be a masculine, okay? You could be dealing with a masculine, possibly earth sign, like yourself. You could be the masculine earth sign. And you're really focused on your money. This person could be trying to get money. They could, like, a new opportunity also could have like dropped through their fingers. What is going on here, please, Spirit? Show me clearly. Yeah. You have been through the absolute wars, Virgo. You have been ghosted, you have been abandoned, you have been left out in the cold, you have been ignored, okay? And you are happy now to sit in faith and know that whatever is coming your way, Spirit will bring you, okay? Spirit will bring you. And this person is confused. They're confused. They don't know which way to go anymore, okay? And yeah, there is times, Virgo, when you are like, you know, we all have that monkey mind and we can get into that like negative thinking, but you pull yourself out of it with Spirit's help because you have so much faith here. And you're aware, Seven of Swords, you're aware of the shit that like you've had to go through. So you're so like your intuition has so been heightened because of this, what you've been through by people that have lied and cheated and stealed, okay? You're like super aware. You're not going to let anyone sort of get anything past you anymore. This person is discontented. They are bored with their situation. And you have new opportunities coming in because you have that High Priestess as your first card. They have the Nine of Swords as their first card, in mental anguish. Other people wanting stuff from them, possibly wanting money from them that they can't afford to give them. They could be losing an opportunity, losing a job, losing a home here. And you have had the strength, Virgo, to do your healing. Okay? You've done your healing work. You've put a lot of effort into it and you've done this alone. This person could also be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person is aware of your success, Virgo. They are super aware of it. Completely aware of it. And you're just getting stronger and stronger every day. Stronger and stronger because you're working on your healing. And you continue to do the work. Okay? This person can't make decisions anymore. It's like they've got a mental block. Something is stopping them moving forward and making like clear, concise decisions. And they're in a lot of mental anguish. This person could have a mental illness. Okay? This person could really need some help here. What else do we have for Virgo? Wow. This person is going through, as you are, some sort of ancestral karma. Okay? This has got a lot to do with family. And I want to say, like, they could have had opportunities either with you or in business dealings if they'd have been a good person, okay? You have now got opportunities. Theirs are like blocked here. There's a lot of blocks here in regards to their money and their opportunities. And they're bored, possibly emotionally, with the relationship as well. Oh, my dog. You know, I always start a video, and whether it's live or whatever, my dog just has to. Okay. You are not feeling like, you're like, I'm not defending myself anymore. This person could have been trying to block you from connecting with others or start something new, but they can't because you're protected. Some of you could be Virgo going like on a new adventure or planning a trip or like doing something not risky but adventurous here, okay? You could be starting a passion project, something new. This person could definitely be having their stability taken away from them, like losing a home, losing some sort of stability here. You could be hearing about this. Other people could definitely be contacting you, Virgo, about this, but you're like unbothered. Again, right from the beginning, unbothered. Because you're willing to acknowledge the wheel of karma as it turns in your favor or doesn't, or has done in certain parts of your life. And this time, it's that person's turn for the wheel to turn. But it's their choice also, because the wheels come out like this for them. So it's like, it's their choice. You're going through a transitional rebirth in a spiritual sense, okay? You're awakening. You're completely switched on, Virgo, to what's going on with this person, okay? What else do we have here, please, Spirit? Wow. You are very aware, Virgo, that there has been like evil entities, devil energies, monitoring spirits, flying monkeys, right? Trying to track your every move or like lure you back in, use you again, manipulate you, and you are not, you're not buying it anymore, okay? You're not buying it. You're so aware of this, how you've been manipulated as well in the past. Okay, and you're guarded, and rightfully so. 9 of Wands. Like, you're guarded and rightfully so. But you're balanced with this, okay? So, and you're willing to be patient with something that could like come up, or something that you're waiting to find out about. Like, there's balance here because you have divine faith. Okay. You could be doing something new where you're like writing something or journaling more, or starting a new project, okay? Yeah, there's something here about learning something new for sure, Virgo. So keep like pushing forward with that. Keep doing that. And you could be getting like a lot of downloads or epiphanies through dreams or through information from spirit or through other people, okay? And this person is just in like mental anguish. Maybe they're seeing you elevate, okay? Possibly seeing you elevate here, okay? Be careful, Virgo. Make sure that you are guarding your happiness by doing your protective measures, okay? On the post section of my page, you'll find like lots of protective rituals you can do. Like daily things, and they're not expensive things, okay? They're just like putting your feet in salt, etc., etc. Virgo, you are moving into or are in a very successful relationship, and while this person's world could be crumbling down, your relationship's getting stronger and stronger, and also moving into some sort of financial independence, being financially independent. Why this person, others are now refusing to work with them. Bad luck for whatever reason, okay? People are starting to see their true colors. And you're mentally like super, super balanced. They could be losing money, all right? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. They could be losing money. They could be having a major tower here. Why is the tower here, please, Spirit? For this person. Wow, the Star in the reverse, yeah. They had the chance to do the right thing. They had the chance to follow their dreams and have faith, but they wanted it now. 7 deadly sins. They were greedy, okay? And now they're unstable, and they're not getting what they want to be stable. And it's causing a lot of internal conflict. 5 of Wands, okay? And you're continuing to work. But this is more than this. This is hard work, putting the hard work into yourself. But this is like, you're willing to do the work, and you're willing to be patient and understand the cycles, right? To wait for the abundance to come in, and to understand it doesn't just come in. This person has no patience. This person has just wanted it all right now, like yesterday. You're following your passions. And there's more to this. It's like you're understanding that not everyone can go with you, Virgo. Like, even though you would have liked them to, not everyone can, because they're not part of that soul journey with you. Some of them, and this could be family members. 1111, as I said that, okay? What else do we have? You're being very careful with your resources right now, Virgo, so continue to do that. Like, I don't see any issue with that whatsoever. You're following your heart with things as well, and you're sort of like intuitively understanding what you need to do on a financial basis, you know, how you need to save. You're operating from a place of love, so you could be being very generous to others. Just be careful you're setting boundaries with that though, Virgo, okay? There could be children that are asking you for money. There could be children that are reaching out as well. Perhaps there's someone in your life that is carrying some sort of burden, and it could be one of your children, or it could be somebody else is just coming in and they're like, I need your help, Virgo. That's also coming through. And that's just on a side note to what's happening you versus them type of thing. This person thought they were smart, all right? They thought with the Queen of Wands here that they could manipulate you. They were like, see what's happening to collective, Virgo, and you're like, I don't think so. Maybe they're going to try some more tricks again, or they've got something up their sleeve, okay, to do with possibly you and another, like a relationship here, okay? But it won't go through. It can't. It's blocked. Whatever that trick they're trying, it's blocked, okay? And their road ahead is blocked. And you're just like 3 of Cups energy. You're like, I'm happy, I'm doing my thing, I'm like making good connections, I'm intuitively understanding who I need to be around. And this person is losing money. They're losing faith from other people. All their passionate endeavors or projects are falling through. And you're stepping into your wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. I'm going to have to get my doggy. Okay. Because you've suffered in silence, Virgo. And you haven't always been clear on what you needed to do. I'm going to have to get up and get my dog. He's just had a bath, and I just put him on the lead so he won't run around and he would just dry there. But he's obviously not happy. This person may try come back in, Virgo. I love you. I'm sorry. Can we try again? Can we make up? No, Virgo. This person could be a Libra. This person, you know, you need to do the right thing. You need to follow your intuition with this, Virgo, but I wouldn't have this person back in your life. All right? Yeah, and Spirit's clarifying that with the Chariot in the reverse. There's no way. Spirit's saying, there's no way, don't go there. Don't go down that road again, okay? There's so many things you can't see, Virgo. There's so many things that Spirit help you with. What's the saying? You know, God saw the things you didn't see, and etc. There's so many things that you didn't see in regards to this person that they've tried to do to you. Behind closed doors, I'm hearing, like I'm seeing someone with a phone as well. They could be trying to like track you. Yeah. And you've been getting some intuitive downloads about this, Virgo. All right. But this person's blocked. They can't move forward, especially with a family situation or money. Whatever they've been trying to nurture, will fall flat on its face. It's like, say if they've been investing some money, they're like going to lose it all for some whatever reason. Or if they've been investing or trying to manipulate anyone, they're going to see straight through them. And you're sitting pretty, Virgo. You got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright here. You are the alchemizer. You are the alchemist. You're able to bring anything to reality here, okay? You're able to bring anything in, okay? While this person's new beginning is completely stopped, you could be getting information for sure about this, and you're starting new things, and you're getting excited about your new beginning, your new growth. They're losing everything, I'm telling you, Virgo, okay? And you're really sitting in your energy, that patient sage, okay? That hermit mode where you have extreme faith in what's coming your way. And this person is not having a rebirth or an awakening here, okay? There's no self-growth here for this person. It's over, okay? And you're definitely being supported by spirits helping you by being blocked by them, or you blocking them, or like them not able to contact you, like spiritually, emotionally. Sorry if I keep playing with my hair, it's annoying. I just had it done and it's like slippy and it just keeps falling down and it's annoying. Okay, let's have a look at some more, Virgo. What else is here? Actually, let me just get my, oh no. Yeah, let me get my doggy. Okay, Virgo, let's see what else we have for you here from Spirit. What else does Spirit want you to know about you versus them? Okay, there's a lot of success, Virgo, expanding in your life. There's a lot of beautiful things coming your way. The gates are opening, the doors are opening, and like you can see the light, you can see the path ahead. So go through that gateway, Virgo, okay? And you may also want to clear the air with someone. That could be like down the path as you're moving forward. You're like, right, I need to make amends with that person. A little 12 steps. Maybe you're going through 12 steps, some of you. You're realizing how important it is to simplify your life, Virgo, and that you can't take everything or anyone with you, and you don't need to. This other person is wanting to rush into something here in their own world. They don't want to be patient. They don't want to be patient. What's this about? They want, they want something really quickly, and I really do feel that there's some sort of stupid financial investment this person is made or making, and it's so going to F them over. Because they want it quickly, they want it fast, they don't want to be patient, they don't want to wait and like pray and keep working hard on themselves. They want it, so they could be stealing from someone or doing something super dodgy here. Any obstacle that's coming your way, Virgo, you are overcoming right now. You can relax. Spirit is saying, relax, Virgo, okay? Everything in your world is going to be fine, right? And it's because they didn't have any, or they don't have any gratitude. They're greedy. Like I said in the first part of the reading, this person is greedy. You're doing your cleansing, Virgo. You could be using water purification to cleanse your energy. You could also be using lots of other forms of protection. So continue to do that, Virgo, okay? And, you know, you're, with that High Priestess card coming out first, you're knowing, you have this intuition that it now is the time to walk through that doorway and to the road to success, okay? You could be, like, really having some deep conversations with people that you need to as well. Okay, family members possibly. And, you know, Spirit's saying enjoy this journey, even though it can be hard, all right? This person, this other person, they're going completely fucking off track here. They're completely going off track. There could be something going on with this person's, like I said before, mental cognition. I'm just getting mental cognition, where they just don't see things clearly. This could have been through a lifetime of abuse or substance abuse. Virgo, Spirit wants you to know you're exactly where you need to be, and just know that, 100% know that, okay? Keep going forward. Like, do not falter. Do not be like this person and go off course and just do something weird and crazy because they're greedy, okay? And I know you're not going to do that, Virgo. They're losing support. Support is all around those in the reverse. They're losing support, okay? You choose to walk in gratitude, okay? And you are, Virgo, you are a beacon for others. Like, you're a wise leader. You're a beacon for other people here, okay? They walk in the light of, well, they don't walk in any light. This is like, because they are not truthful. And that is now coming out. So something's coming out about this person. And you're going to hear about it, Virgo. All right? You're following your bliss. They took some sort of risky thing through passion or through greed, and it's coming back to bite them on the arse, okay? And you're just staying in your solitude here, Virgo, doing your own thing, okay? Being silent, being in silence, being in peace. Okay, you are protected by angels, like you so are, Virgo. You so are, okay? This person does not stand in the light of truth. And other people are going to see it, okay? And they're not going to have a transformation like you are and a rebirth. They're going to go back to something that happened in the past and have to relive it or redo it again, either in a past life or in this life. This person could be going to jail. You are choosing your path with complete faith. Even though, Virgo, you've been through so much and you've got the armor on, you're still choosing your path with faith, okay? And everything's going to be smooth sailing. Everything's going to work out perfectly fine because you've opened your heart to light and love and joy. And this person who expected some sort of miracle to come in and save them, it's not coming. The person is not coming to open that door for them. You're expanding. You're traveling possibly, taking some sort of risk. You could be planning a trip, okay? But whatever you're doing, you're strong beyond measure, Virgo, like, seriously, okay? Many of you will be planning a trick. Don't do that, Virgo. Don't in any way try and trick this person into whatever, okay? You don't stand in that, okay? This person is not even be able to take one step towards their new beginning. You are definitely ready for new horizons, Virgo. So you just stick to yourself. You just do your own thing here. Open to spiritual source. Continue your spiritual practice, Virgo. It's probably the most important priority in your life. Well, it is always, but that intuition card came out, the High Priestess. She is with you, okay? You have your angels, you have your guides, we have God, okay? So keep your prayer up. There's no divine plan for this person. It's like they've run out of they're 9 lives. They're a cat with 9 lives. They just had their 9th life. You're operating in love. Keep operating in love, Virgo, okay? This person has no blessings. They've run out of blessings. The candy jar is empty, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Okay, and they're not willing to heal any ancestral or family karma here. They're not making their parents proud. They're not making their grandparents proud, whether it's on earth or in spirit, okay? And you're beginning this new cycle. If you don't know the answers are within. You are the High Priestess energy, Virgo, so continue to ask those questions to Spirit for signs as well, but you have the answers. And just be careful, right, making decisions. Don't go ahead and make any hasty decisions right now. You will have a breakthrough, okay? There is like a need for someone watching to really release control of a situation here. Savor your life. Enjoy each moment, okay? This person is not willing to mend any bridges from the past. They're not willing to do it in any sort of authentic, truthful way either, okay? And you are willing to clear the past. You are willing to heal the present, okay? This person needs more information, but they're not going to get it, okay? Like I said, they've run out of lives here. They've definitely run out of time and lives. Okay, let's get some, let's get an angel card for you, Virgo, just to end the reading and see what Spirit wants you to know. Positive affirmations for Virgo. What positive affirmations are here for Virgo, please, Spirit? Wow. Happiness is freedom from fear. I actually got this download. I don't have my device right now, but it was Hebrews chapter 13, verse 6. So I don't have exactly what it says, but go ahead and look. It's like, what can mere mortals do to me? That's what it said. And Virgo, this says happiness is freedom from fear, okay? So it's time not to be afraid now, Virgo. It's time to venture forward. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.